안녕하세요. 제 이름은 러시입니다. 이름은 뭐예요? Did you catch what I said? How about Daralis, Sin, and Estefana? Well, the U.S. educational system should push K through 12 students to learn a second foreign language. Growing up as a bilingual in English and Vietnamese, it has definitely given me a lot of advantages. So that's why I'm also expanding my language knowledge to learn Korean and Spanish in order to be a quadrilingual. In today's speech, I will be talking about why there needs to be a change, how we can fix this language barrier that we have, where this plan has successfully worked, as in other countries. First, I'd like to talk about how language learning can be beneficial for language learners. Implementing the second language requirement can help students with personal, academic, and economic growth. According to pewresearch.org, 92% of European students learn a second foreign language. That's pretty high. The US, on the other hand, only has 20%, which is pretty low. So for personal growth, it helps one better understand the world. It helps them experience new cultures and connect with people, as well as stall dementia and Alzheimer's. I also have a quote for you. It is that learning another language is not only learning different words for the same things, but learning another way to think of things, right? This is from Flora Lewis, who is a top-notch reporter and columnist who specializes in international affairs. Academically, it can help boost your brain power and as well as memory, and it can help your ability to multitask as well as decision making, which can be pretty helpful. Economically, it can widen your job opportunities, which is a good benefit. It increases your networking skills and also enables you to connect with people from out of the country without that language barrier. These were according to careeraddict.com. So what is an easy yet very effective plan that we can set up and follow? And the most simplest plan would be to make foreign language learning a requirement for students to graduate from high school. I believe they had that back then, where you had to learn a foreign language for 2 years, then you're able to graduate. Unfortunately, they don't enforce that heavily nowadays, but have those 2 years of language learning as long with English, mathematics, science, and also literacy, and that would definitely help students a lot, personally, academic, and economically in the long run. And from personal experience, I can say that learning languages in a classroom and at home, I've done both of them, but learning languages in a classroom was way much easier because not only was I in a classroom with other people who had the same interest in learning the language and improving, but I was also surrounding myself with resources, so I knew when I was learning things the correct way or learning things the wrong way, and I could fix it instantly without continuing to pick up on mistakes. So next we will discuss where language learning is a requirement and the results of those countries. Here are some statistics of other countries that have done this and the results. So we know Singapore. Singapore is a country where language learning is a requirement in their educational system. According to Forbes.com, Singapore was ranked first in the smartest country in the world, while US, on the other hand, was ranked 13th. Now, IQ rankings of Singapore was also first place, while the US was ranked 28th. Another country I have as an example is South Korea, where they are heavily invested in language learning. And they were ranked second in school test ranking, while we were ranked 13th. And they were ranked fourth place in IQ testing, while we were ranked 28th. From these other countries with different academic educational system, we can definitely say that the requirement of language learning has a really positive impact on us. And today I have discussed to you the benefits of why language learning should be enforced, how to carry out a successful plan for high school students or K through 12, and I've also visualized other countries that have done it and that were successful with it. This additional change to the U.S. educational system can not only help our generation, but the next generation, or maybe even your kids. You can help make this change by contacting the U.S. Educational Department at 1-800-USA-LEARN or 1-800-872-5327, or writing a letter to 400 Maryland Avenue, SW, Washington, D.C. 20202. Thank you, and have a nice day.